MK and I am here with a Stretch the Sketch layout for you guys today. I am combining this with Color Craze with Janet Fritz and Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches. So here is the color combination that I have for you guys today. And the sketch is by Teri Rice. I'm actually going to stretch this sketch into a double page layout. So I have my color combination here, which is this gorgeous rich color palette I absolutely love, and it made me think of these photos. But I also loved this sketch when I saw that it was almost like a pocket page, but turned into just a real scrapbook layout. So I was like, oh my gosh, that is going to be so fun. But I have too many photos, and most of my photos cannot be cut down to 3x4. So I have a couple photos here, and then that is when I realized that I need to combine this with Stretch the Sketch. I also have this really fun bag of goodies. It has gears in the same color as the color palette, leaves in the same color as the color palette, a peach little piece of twine. Again, everything fits with the color palette inside that tiny little bag. That was not pre-planned, so that was fun. I also have this old sticker sheet. I can't remember if it was the Crafty Girl, the Reset Girl. I apologize, you guys, but it's super old, but again, the right color. From Basic Gray, I have this gorgeous peachy pink color. I don't really know exactly what color that is, but I love this big bold font. Even though you won't be able to see the font, I'm going to use that side of it. From Minte, I have this gorgeous, what looks like a trunk piece that is in that green that I need. And I think this is called Life Stories, but it's by Minte. Yes, Life Stories. And it is paper number 3 if it is still available. I'm not sure. I'm going to ignore that little knobby thing, the little drawer pull or whatever, but it is the perfect green that I need for my color palette. And then, of course, it is these beautiful collages that I would not have minded fussy cutting out each one to spread across my page, but I need the green on the other side more than I need the collage. From 13 Arts, I have this transparency piece of paper that has been in my stash for a couple years now. It is the ARTMH17. That's the number of the paper that it is, if it is still available. But it's from 13 Hearts and the Mr. Handsome collection. Mr. Handsome. I feel like I'm saying a name. Anyways, but that is what I have. And I think it says mint on it. So I think I can run this through my mint machine and it'll pick up all those colors. But I have no intention of doing that because I gave my mint machine away. So anyways, I also have from Paper Rose, the Blueprint collection. I have these 2 beautiful pieces of paper, and it is paper number F. It is just the cut apart sheet, but I love this triple diamond plate print. And again, the perfect color combination. Now, of course, if you guys have guessed, all of these papers came from my Industrial Grunge collection. I love this. I love how this all came together beautifully, and this color palette is perfect for my train turntable. I love this. Now, I do have to let you guys know that because of a layout that was recently done by a friend named Tina, she did her turntable photos, which made me think of my turntable photos. And when I pulled them up, that color of arch going across the center of it, the support beam, oh my stars, it was the perfect color for this color combination. So again, these are not pre-planned, you guys. It is just something that happens when I find all the colors that are perfect within my photos. And then of course I have to find papers and elements to match, and going through one color or one collection, because again, it is, to me, this is pretty industrial. I see gears, I see a big old huge sprocket, I see beams and pulleys and things like that to get this table to turn. Now this is table, other than the gears, is made entirely out of wood. The gears and the tracks, I should say. which is fabulous. It can also be found in Carson City, Nevada at the Train Museum, which is one of the largest museums for trains in Nevada. Now, the Train Museum down in Ely is an active train museum. The trains actually move. They're being taken care of. They go along on a path. They take you for rides, all that good stuff. The Train Museum in Carson City has thousands and thousands and thousands of trains that you can actually get on, that all have their own history, that all have their own story to tell, which I think is fabulous. But they do also offer train rides. Now, I haven't researched because we were there on a Sunday. So the trains were not running, but I don't know if they're antique trains like the ones down in Ely, or if they are just a train ride available for the public. So I don't know the answer to that, but you bet I'm going to be the first person to find out, because that just sounds fabulous to me. All right, so I am trying to just figure out and finagle all of the way that this layout is going to go. Took me a while to figure out how my photos were going to go, and then it took me a while to figure out where all of my pieces are going to go. I do know that I'm going to have one focal photo. It's my only photo going vertical. That's going to take up 4 spots on my layout, and then most of the layouts are going to be 4x6. I've got a couple 3x4s, and then of course I cut apart one of my green wood grain in order to get another 3x4, because I wanted to center one of my 4x6s. So I love making faux pocket pages like this. There's so much potential, so much possibility, and to be able to put a whole bunch of photos on one layout, one 2-page layout, but also the different combinations that you can mix and match just for 4x6s, 4x4s, 4x3s. I mean, the possibilities are truly endless for those that don't have a clue which orientation they take for photos. Clearly, mine are mostly horizontal. Throughout my life, I have to force myself basically to remember to take vertical photos. I really, really do. Even though my phone naturally is held in my hand vertically, I still tip it and take horizontal photos. It's really weird that I'm just prone to doing that. All right, so now that I've got everything all set and ready to go, and I have my transparent sheet. Sorry, I was trying to think of it's not clear adhesive. What is it called? Now that I have my transparency sheet cut up, I definitely wanted to take out the guy with the umbrella. It didn't really go along with my story, but I loved all the circular elements on this transparency sheet, because it did kind of indicate, like almost blueprints, that this is a turntable. This is going to rotate at one point in its life, or it did rotate at one point in its life. The turntables are usually found in major junction areas within a train yard when they have to change the direction of the trains. And so they put the engine on. They don't necessarily change the direction of the cars, because the cars are the same at both ends, but it's the engine that sits on this, and then it is rotated around to flip the engine around, or at a 30 degree, a 90 degree, a 45 degree. This one here happened to have the tracks go almost in a perfect clock. It was amazing to see this turntable in its entirety, basically. We've seen turntables before, but this one is fabulous, just phenomenal. Actually, my first turntable that I saw was in Wichita, Kansas. And it was an actual active one back in the day, back in the 90s. I absolutely loved it. All right, long story short, I got interrupted and forgot to turn my camera back on. So the entire process of me putting all my clusters together did not get recorded. I super apologize about that, you guys. Basically, what I did was I split up all of these gorgeous leaves that are from a Sizzix die cut. I split them all up to where I wanted a cluster is where I wanted a leaf. And then I made sure that I had the same amount of leaves within each cluster. And then I did the exact same thing with all of my gears, the little chain bits and pieces that I had with my gears. And then, of course, I had these little spritzed flowers. They used to be cream at one point in their lives, and then I sprayed them with some shimmer spray and changed them the color that I wanted them to, and they were leftovers, just like the leaves were from another layout that I did previously. I can't even remember when I did that, but I just basically split everything up. I am going to leave one of the wood grain pieces for my journaling. For this, that is going to be on the right hand side of the right hand side of the right hand layout. Oh my goodness. And that is all that I have for you guys today. Be sure to check out all of the folks down listed below that are playing along with Stretch the Sketch. This one is kind of a mix of sketches. There's not one sketch that we are following because of the fact that I'm working out of order on Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. So I'm out of order, and then also too, the sketch that it was originally posted was posted out of order. It was a week off of what Christy had for today's actual sketch. I mean, it was just all over the place. Dates got crossed. People, got confused, all that stuff. So Janet just put out there, because it is Janet's series, she just put out there, hey, pick whatever sketch you want, since it is 30 days of sketches, and people are playing along when they can, and whatnot. So anyways, we just decided to go with whatever sketch we wanted to go with this month. Also, too, don't forget to check out Janet Fritz's channel. For one, she is the brainchild behind Stretch the Sketch, but she's also my partner in crime when it comes to Color Craze, so I cannot wait to see what sketch she picked out and how she used this color palette. I know mine came together beautifully because it was all just right there. It was awesome. Also, too, there's lots and lots of, there's two, not lots and lots. There's two links down below for Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. One is for the Facebook group, and the other one is for the album of Series 13. Now, you do have to be a member of the group in order for that link to work. I'm not sure if I've said that before. So if you're having trouble trying to get that link to work, you do have to select the first link first to go and see which to go and be in and asked to join that Facebook group. So just trying to clarify a few things in case some of the links aren't working for you guys. All right, that is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much. Again, I do apologize for the last half of this layout being cut out. I had no clue that I was not recording it, but I did slow it all down for you guys so you can see the close-ups at least. And thank you so much. I will check you guys all later. Bye.